if I put my crypto into a safe wallet like DeFi or BlockFi, Nexo or whatever, it's like putting my money or my crypto into a bank. So there are times wherein a bank gets robbed and all my money goes away. So what platform or what safe wallet do you recommend that I put it into?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I actually just made a video on how to get your money off of the exchanges. And I think out of all the crypto wallets that are out there, I think I happen to just choose Atomic Wallet. I'm not necessarily endorsing just that one, but I happen to know that one works. I got it on my own phone, and I've got a bunch of other ones as well that I've kind of tested and tried. But when you take it off of the exchange and you put it onto a soft wallet like Atomic Wallet, which I think is atomicwallet.io is their website. I could be wrong. What you're doing is you're really essentially removing their permission to do anything with it. So if that bank gets robbed, that money is going to be in your private possession, right? And really nobody can come and get that unless they come to your, they hack your specific computer. And once they hack your specific computer, then they have to hack your specific wallet that's on your computer, right? And so that's one level of safety removed, right? The other level of safety, and keep in mind too, that somebody can't just like come in and type in a bunch of words and then send it. Like you can have the two-factor authentication we've talked about. So you can set it up to where you say, hey, I'm withdrawing money. I want to get a text message and I want a security code to go across, or my password or something like that. I want another level of approval to know, right? If I came into the bank and I tried to remove money from your bank account and the bank calls you, and because this is what credit card companies and banks do, is they call you to verify, hey, this transaction is trying to happen and it doesn't seem like it's you. Are you sure you want to do this? And you say, that's not me. Don't allow that transaction. That's essentially the similar type of security with two-factor authentication. That's what those phone calls are. It's a second verification process, right? So that's level one security. Get it off of an exchange, put it into some level of a smart wallet. We've got step-by-step instructions on how to do that. But then the level two, right, a little bit more secure, is to put it into what is called a hard wallet, right? And I've got a video coming up about soft wallets versus hard wallets and all kinds of really breaking down the differences, pros and cons, and really what direction you should be going for based upon the amount of money you have invested in this and what your goals are. A hard wallet is typically a device, right? I'm trying to think of like a USB stick, right? That is it's a rather dumbed down device. It's not a very complicated device at all. And I'm simply going to be storing my crypto, the code, on this stick, and this stick is off of the internet. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no Bluetooth. Literally no one can access this unless they somehow get it in their hands, go plug it into a computer, and also know the password that I set up. Right. So there's a lot more hoops to jump through in order to be able to hack my bank, to rob my bank. On top of that, then I could put that stick in a safety deposit box at a bank if I wanted to, or really you could put it under your mattress. You could put it in your safe at home. There's a lot of places that you could put it. Obviously, you're starting to see with each one of these little steps, you're making it extremely harder for somebody to come in and really take advantage of that situation. Another level of risk management would be saying this: I'm going to put some money in soft wallets, some money on hard wallets. I'll have 4 or 5 soft wallets. I might even have 1 or 2 or 3 hard wallets. If I got a lot of money, if I got hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, I'm probably going to spread it out. Maybe I'm paranoid. That could totally be a thing too. Maybe I'm really over analyzing this, but in this part of this time in history, right? Crypto is only 10 to 12 years old. We are so early in what's going to be possible with crypto. I would rather take an extra step to ensure that I'm safe and that I've got my money.
By the time I sell my crypto, so can I go ahead and withdraw it off of my account and then put it back into my bank account?
Yeah. So this is a pretty common question in the crypto world, is how do you turn this magical internet money that we call crypto? How do I take that and I turn it back into the money that I actually recognize, right? The stuff that actually gets me coffee and food and groceries and diapers and everything else, right? And it
Right.
really, we use the exchange to facilitate that transaction. The exchange not only takes my fiat currency, right? So in my case, it's the US dollar. I put it onto the exchange. They take that money and then they allow me to buy Bitcoin with it or crypto with it. And all they're doing is simply swapping it. This is no different than going to Europe and exchanging my dollars for euros. Well, when it's time to leave and I come back home, what am I going to do? Hey, here's 100 euros. How many dollars can I get back? I'm simply going to exchange it back. And once I get it back into my currency, I'm back to really where I started. So absolutely. So you're going to invest, whatever your currency is, your dollar, and then it's going to go in that asset. It's going to go up in value. Then when you sell that asset, hey, you got more dollars now, right? And it really is that simple. And that's what the exchanges do. They facilitate that transaction and that swap of assets in order to allow you to easily, convert a currency into assets and vice versa.